Hello and welcome to San Francisco, California. I'm Dave Stevens, and analyst Mike Steele is in the booth with me, as always.
Well, Dave, should be in for a real treat today. Got a group
hey
of
everyone,
college
the original
kids in
Frost
front of us,
back again playing some Access 2018 football. Got disconnected.
They can't get in the right order.
I
So
had
if
a
the game
blue screen
fails,
actually
I'm sure they will entertain us at least.
To reboot
Absolutely,
it
Mike.
going
I
into
don't
the
think
third
anyone
game
would be
of the
surprised by
season.
that.
Moved it up to All-Star.
Well,
now
let's
we're just
play some
getting
football.
started. One cool thing I didn't realize, there may only be
Wilkins
4
rockets this
stadiums
one
at this
deep.
stage to choose from.
Woods takes the kickoff.
But it seems to default, the logos and whatnot to
Makes the return
the home
up to
team.
the
That's cool.
27.
I thought it would show someone else's logo, for the field that we're playing on. So I guess that's a neat little thing. So we'll see how
begins the
how
drive.
this holds up a little bit harder.
Wheeler dropping back. Puts his arm into this one. To the right side. Incomplete pass.
Blue 47. Blue 47.
He drops back. And he can't reel it in.
Red 44. Red 44.
Run past there. See if it works.
He is
they
by
need
number
to
69.
work on that because the offensive line is clueless.
A smart play by the offense. Everything was covered downfield, and you don't want to force one in. Throw it short and see if the receiver can make a play to get the first down.
Hale catches the punt. Tackled after a return of 27.
Let's try some of the stuff, see if my running back, I forget his name, Swanson, something.
Let's see what they do on first down.
Red 23.
That gets us to second down. Just a single back in the backfield for the home team. He takes the ball.
Oh, I got a block. Wasn't expecting that. Expecting that player not doing anything. Just the old Madden reflex.
Blue 26.
Got my backup quarterback.
Blue 26. Set. Hot 6.
They're changing things up at the line.
Set hut.
Throws the ball near the middle of the field.
It.
The pass falls harmlessly to the ground. He punts it away. Taken at the 20.
Green 3. Green 3. Set.
Makes a hard throw. Intercepted by number 36.
Oh, I wasn't controlling him.
It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback bounces back after that pick.
San Francisco begins the drive from the 34-yard line. Finds a target out past the first down marker.
Okay, that guy dropped it twice.
The reason for a lot of the
only
drop
harder
passes is that the receiver is thinking about what moves he's about to do rather than securing the ball first.
He steps back to pass. Tosses a pass close to the line of scrimmage up the middle. That gets us to third down. The away team comes out with 5 DBs. Dropping back. Hunt makes the completion. That will bring up first down. A fresh set of downs for the offense. Throws a fastball, and it's off.
I need to pay.
As a QB, your guys have to help you out. Sure, bad throws happen, but when it hits your hands, you have to make the play.
Number 28 on the carry. That
harder
brings
to
up
run,
third
that's for
down.
sure. Because I make the tackles.
Set. Go.
Get 14 another try. Whew.
That That will bring up first down.
Black 11. Black 11. Hike.
There you go. Call the right play, though.
Touchdown.
That's the prettiest looking play I think
Number
I've
28
had.
hit the hole like a rocket. He saw a gap and shot through it for the touchdown.
It's good. San Francisco takes the initial lead, 7-0.
If you look at statistics, teams that score first are much more likely to win the game. We'll see if that happens today.
And he's brought down after a return of
Thanks for whoever's joining. Just playing some Access
can do with this drive.
18
I'm
on
sure
PS4
they'd love to
here.
go down and put an end to this
joined
lead they're
to
facing.
the PSN network for $20.
First and 10.
Just looking for an alternative to Madden, to be honest with you.
Tosses a pass, short, and it's off.
I switched to All-Pro difficulty. The one glaring
Lining up on second down.
problem I see with that is the computer drops the ball about 80% of the time.
Lane makes the
Which is
sack.
a little annoying.
The offense will lose
The
about
offensive
7.
line,
Third down.
I think it's the guards or the I think it's the guards. They don't stand at all.
Green 29.
You can bring a
Green
guy.
29.
Wheeler back to
I didn't get
pass.
there, but you can
Makes
just
a
run right
hard
past
throw.
them every time.
Everyone was
So I
covered up
try
by
not
the
to
first down
exploit
line.
it, but
the only
should
option
be
they had
something
was to
that's
check
looking.
down for a shorter
See if I can get a
completion
block
and hope
here.
the
I haven't
receiver
tried
can make a
this.
few people miss.
No, there is block there. Camera definitely needs to change.
And the punt sails into the end zone. Touchback.
The
angle.
home team
You
can
can't
make this
see
a
where the ball's
two-score
coming.
game with a nice drive and finish here. Let's see if they can execute.
I did a custom
He hands it to the runner.
uniform for San Francisco here to make it look a little closer to 49ers. I'll go into customization probably in another video.
Morrison.
It has
handing
something.
it off.
It could be a lot more. to be
That
honest.
brings up a crucial third down.
Let's see. Play calling works really well. Haven't checked any other playable.
Morrison drops
I mean,
back.
it's not as pretty.
Pressure
by any
coming
means.
from the defense. Incomplete pass.
That was nice. Overthrow.
The offense lines up to punt this one away.
Drops, you see.
He punts it away.
That punt
Webb
animation
takes
is
the
hilarious,
punt.
though. It's just a field goal guy kicking, holding the ball.
Tackled after a return of 14.
If the offense can drive
I do
down
know,
the
like,
field
if you
and
do
get
try to
some points
tackle,
here, I'd
like,
expect
ahead,
to
like, if
see
you're
a
getting
big
square to
momentum
tackle
shift
and
in
you're
the
not
game.
in a certain
Green 29.
area,
Green
like,
29.
it doesn't do the,
Stopped
it
before
doesn't
he could
attempt
break
to do
loose.
it.
That
So,
gets
I
us
guess
to
it
second down.
prevents you from making a terrible dive tackle way too soon. Let me see if I can get out here.
Black 5. Go!
Makes the toss to number
that was
29.
intentional.
That brings up a crucial third down.
The offensive line work has a little bit to go, but
Black 11.
it's not.
Wheeler looking to pass. Is
Like, you can just
by
come
number
untouched.
69. Fourth down.
I
The
don't
first
even have that
quarter
other
comes to a close. The
backer coming in.
Sharks with
So
the
that
edge
was
so
coincidence
far.
because
7-0.
I blocked you guys, which is great. But a lot of times I don't have that linebacker blitzing in, and I can just run right past the guy. So it's a little silly. Ugh! Can't see where the ball is. Yeah.
Adkin catches the punt.
If the offense can get another score in this
Game
drive
is
here, it will
From a
really put the
perfect
pressure on.
game.
First
but
down.
something, I guess.
Quarterback to pass. Snagged out of the air by number 10. That'll give them a fresh set of downs. Lining up with 5 DBs.
Red 44. Red
The hot routes work pretty good.
He makes
The play
throw,
clock seems to move pretty quick,
and
but
he's stopped by Jensen. That will bring up
I think it's
second
just to
down.
keep it moving, maybe.
Move 7.
At about 200 yards rushing on
Morrison
Pro.
gives it away.
Definitely I'm having a much harder time.
In these third and short situations,
but if I call
there are
good-
really so many different options for teams. Based on these
I keep
matchups, I'm expecting a
Madden.
quick pass. Red 31.
Morrison makes the handoff.
Yeah. I'm definitely not
brings
calling.
Up fourth
Oh,
down.
that was fourth.
A conservative run call on 3rd and long.
Yeah,
You don't want to
first down,
unnecessarily take any risks there and end up in a situation that's difficult to recover from.
Scott punts it away.
This game so far is
Fielded
like it doesn't have a
30-yard line.
This is a pressure drive
Standing.
for the offense.
It has a
They've got a
tier
chance
system.
to pull
So
back
right now
into
we're
the
in
driver's
tier
seat with a
3,
score on
okay?
this possession.
So I don't know if it's like soccer or
Wheeler back to pass.
whatever they do, like where the weakest team drops out of the league or something. I'm not 100% sure yet.
He's tackled. That'll bring up a fresh set of
But
downs.
that was interesting. I just discovered that while I was looking through the stats offline.
First down.
Blue 33.
So I do need to learn
Blue
about that.
33. Ready.
What am I doing? I don't know last season.
He hands it to the runner.
Man, I am getting my butt kicked this time.
Touchdown.
The linemen take pride in that kind of play. The defense brings out its best gap filters, and the back still finds a way in.
Cole makes the kick. It's good. Cole kicks a deep one into the end zone. Number 11 takes the kick.
Team looks right. They look silly now because they're getting like to a train formation. But oh, is he going? Is he taking it? Oh no!
After a return
That guy's leg broke.
They'll start things off from the 35.
Nah,
He takes the ball.
there you go. Some good blocking. Got a little juke move.
Broken tackle. That will bring
It's not going to be as
first
pretty
down.
as Madden. But I think anyone who plans on picking
play
this
of the
up is
drive
aware of
for
that.
San Francisco. He hands it to the runner.
In time, I think it could be really good, but it's still got a little ways to go.
He crosses the goal line. Touchdown.
I
That's
love
a
to
much
see that
easier
kind
drive.
of confidence in your offensive line. Hand it off and let them lead the way into the end zone.
It's good. San Francisco will take the lead with that score. 14-7.
That was a big possession for the offense for them to be able to take the lead like that.
One cool thing that I also noticed about
Takes
the
the return up to
customization
the 44.
This is a good position for offense
is that
to
you
be in.
can
It's a
create a
one-score game,
uniform,
and they've got a good
and
opportunity
then
to go down the field and get some
I
points.
haven't edited any
Here
of
comes
my
the pressure.
players to know if that goes into franchise or
Talk
not.
about rifling a pass in there, Dave.
and I haven't
Next
quite
week I'm bringing him duck hunting with me.
found
I
like
can
if there's
save
an
money
easy
on
way
bullets with this guy.
to get
There's a flag on the
to
field. Throws one.
like their
Incomplete
season
pass.
stats
Let's
or
see
whatever,
what the
like
call
while
on the
you're
field is.
game. But that's stuff I need to look
Cleveland
at. So.
accepts the penalty.
We had seen them be a little
I think it has a
jumpy,
very
Dave,
good
but you
dashboard
have to
screen
maintain
for the
composure. Red 9, set.
Wheeler
This
dropping
guy,
back. Zings one. Out
for
to
the
the
franchise.
sideline.
It's just nice and clean and consolidated.
The Sharks lines up with 5 defensive
But I do
backs.
wish some
He tosses it to the runner.
in-game. Oh man,
Eluding
the blocking
defender.
actually works.
Touchdown.
The offensive line did a great job creating a huge
This is
surge
season
off the snap.
stats.
They
It
allowed the
seems to
runner
be per
shoot
game, which I
right
get
into
it.
the end zone for
More
the touchdown.
It's good.
So that would be cool. Because there's like a startup screen or a
Out onto the field comes the kicking team.
overview screen for each game. And so it shows your quarterback.
Cole
And
sends this
I hate
one
seeing
deep.
ratings. I hate seeing ratings. I want
The
to see
return
stats.
man takes
You know,
the
ratings
kick.
on the first game of the season's fine. But I think after that, it absolutely
return
needs
up
to
to
have
the
stats. Regardless of how good that
33-yard
player
line.
is, if they're on that quick sheet, it should be a stat.
San
Absolutely.
Francisco
That's the immersion
will
of the
begin the
game.
drive from the
Stats.
33-yard line. He hands it to the runner. Finally
I don't know if
taken
there's a
down.
stiff arm. I hit triangle,
That'll
let him
move
do
the
it.
chains.
A good first down for the defense is an incomplete pass or
overplay plays, because that one I did twice in a row, and it
down.
seems like that's
they didn't get the memo.
Well, but
he can't make the catch.
Maybe I need to just stick with that. Well, there's a lot of things that happen. I think, like I didn't know anyone was injured, but I think one mentioned that I think
he hands it to the runner.
We'll
see if the penalty affects the outcome. San Francisco takes the penalty.
That's a tough break for them there. Blue 26.
I just think anyone who's anyone who's
down the backfield for a sack.
Broke my back.
90. Let's see how the penalty affects
San
Francisco.
I think anyone who's even considering this game,
his timing was just off there and jumped off.
obviously looking for an alternative, and I think they're open to the minor issues or even some of the major issues that this may have, just to support something
Second down.
other than Madden. Like that there, like there's no good screen wipes or, cut twos or anything like that. It just kind of goes boom. And they didn't even reference 2-minute warning except for that little
Second down.
text that pops up. Every once in a while they'll say 2-minute warning, but it's just kind of inconsistent. Nice blocking. There we go.
He dives into the end zone for the score.
I do feel like they do a great job of blocking.
The defense respected the offense's ability to throw smart passes. That run caught them by surprise a bit, and they weren't able to prevent the touchdown.
And it's good. San Francisco moves into the driver's seat. 21-14.
It's good to get out in front, but there's plenty of game left to play.
Plenty of game. Cleveland looks like Cleveland, though. I think they did a good job with those fellas. San Francisco's terrible.
It's a one-score game,
like black.
You have to feel good about your chances here.
If you want to jump into Cleveland, I didn't edit anyone tonight.
There is a flag on the play.
And then they have that, like a false start or some penalties.
San Francisco accepts the penalty.
Penalties, they don't appear to have any animation of any sort.
You can console the guy as a teammate all you want, but it's going to
something you
frustrate
just kind of
those
you'll notice. I don't know if it. Oh, what are you guys doing?
Brought down up near the
picky or
Cleveland
will use the game of this state, but I guess it depends on the person.
The whole team had to fight for those yards to get the first down on that run.
Fires one to the left side. Incomplete pass.
Let me know if this thing's, if it's grabbing you at all. Not like anything that you'd ever want to play. I mean, it really just depends on the person. Like, I couldn't see, and I don't want to offend anyone, but I couldn't see probably, even 18 years old caring about this at all due to the fact that Madden's so pretty. It does what they think a football game should be.
Eventually,
we're hoping
down
part of this
Let's see what the
association at all. I'm hoping, and I think anyone who purchases this game is hoping that this will get
penalties are just mental mistakes.
Get something back in a football game that you want to purchase every year.
Throws a fastball up beyond the first down. And they can't connect. Incomplete.
When it's 3rd and long, sometimes you've got to throw it downfield, even when you know that's exactly what the defense is expecting. It just didn't work out for them at that time.
And the punt sails into the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 20-yard line.
The home team has a 1-possession lead going into the drive. Let's see what they can do with it.
There's another thing I think it can only do 5, 10, 15-minute quarters.
Off to the sideline. And it's off.
My quarterback is rated 81, so I don't know if these little miscues are intentional because he's not perfect. I haven't gotten into really knowing who my players are just because there's just too much other stuff. Too much other stuff I'm trying to take in.
Lining up with a single back.
Ready?
But I'm going to check that 14 because he was good in pro. He's struggling here in
And he misses his mark.
That's my running back. I don't know what I was expecting there. But I just don't know who my players are yet. Know if it's gameplay related and flaws in the game, or if it's just a little bit tougher.
Makes the return up to the
48. Let's see what the offense can do with this drive. It would be great if my 71 player didn't play like my 81 player, but I don't know.
He hands it off. Cleveland will call their second timeout here. Second down.
Thanks to everyone else who's joined. Just playing some Apex on PS4. Or Axis football on PS4. It just got released in the PlayStation Store. I'm trying not to exploit that. I wish I hadn't done that, but you can obviously run right past the
has a chance to pick up some free points here after that turnover.
I noticed that on,
he throws one for a few off to the sideline.
On Pro.
And he's brought down by Webb. Cleveland will take their third and final timeout here.
I don't know why Cleveland would call this timeout since I have the ball. That's not very good.
Yep. Morrison steps back into the pocket.
All right, let's go way out there, that boy.
Out into, and it's caught for a touchdown.
I don't understand it. QBs have to force the ball into that tight space, and now the kicker has what? 50 feet to kick it through?
I feel a lot of pressure on the defensive line side of things. Like I can stand there for ages,
for the second quarter.
Which is good because they should be able to develop. And if your wide receiver is faster than their corner, then he should get open, right? I mean, that. But I'm hoping that's what's happening. But there's just a lot of research still need to do to see if that is the case. I do wish you could look at your guys in like these menus to see what their attributes are, but it doesn't appear to be that's the case.
Cole sends it off.
These guys kick good. My guys are always
Number
like
11 takes the kick.
Barely making it to the 20. There's a train of silliness.
Makes the return up to the 31-yard
line.
Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Emma Adams. Emma, what can you tell us?
Guys, I talked with the coach for San Francisco.
I don't feel like I
He was very pleased
really
with
need to read the defense at
all. The lead to his offensive line's ability to protect the pocket and create opportunities in the run game.
Definitely
He
simplified
stated
compared
that
to Madden.
when you can, the kind of production out of your
I don't know if that's a good
you
thing or a bad thing yet. I like winning and I like being able to look at.
Thanks for that, Emma.
Like when I'm throwing the ball and I can see the guys open, I like knowing, you know, that I can throw it to that guy and some weird speed up or animation triggers not going to ruin the play.
Throws one.
But then other times I'm like, well, I know this is going to work. I know that the defense guy's going to mess up every time.
The receiver is agreeing with him.
Play for the fourth time in a row. So let's do a hot riot.
Morrison changes the play assignments. A flag on the play. Throws the ball deep down the middle. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome.
What's that defensive lineman?
San Francisco is going to go with the results of the play instead of the penalty.
So, like, play is decent.
He hands it off. Dodges the defender.
It's like old school. I don't know how to explain that with this happened. I guess I just like that the animations aren't ruining and the pre-canned stuff is just not ruining it. It's video game,
San Francisco extends their lead 35-14.
The defensive coordinator was worried about this.
Ooh, that's the best
they can strike at will, and they prove it again here.
They haven't downed it. I know I don't down it, but they haven't downed it or called a fair catch. So I don't know if that mechanic game yet does not.
So much of football is mental. The offense needs to get a score in this drive to build some confidence if they want any shot of coming back in this game.
Rockets one near the line of scrimmage over the sideline.
I'd be curious if the quarterback's good or if it's just. Yeah, I don't know. I just wish it's so hard to get some of the things because I just don't know if the players are good
He steps
or...
back to pass.
I mean, I'm terrible. Apparently, I can't control
makes the
anything.
reception. Good
I think the computer can run the ball well. I don't know how well they really pass it. I don't know what you guys think when you guys have been watching, but I do apologize if I'm rambling. People say I usually don't talk enough. So.
Blue 7, set, hike.
That was the splits.
Good enough for a first down.
If they keep doing this, the kicker's going to have a much easier job today. Extra points only, perhaps.
44.
And you notice is that
Wheeler,
there's no like weight or
to
physics. Really, it seems like the tackles they just kind of that looks nice. But when they get hit, they just kind of this pole looks like a sack of potatoes.
That's when
Which
I knew
I'm
I
sure
was
in
done
time
with the
they'll
game,
address
when I
that.
only had 1 or 2 of those per game left in the tank.
44. Go. Wheeler steps back into the pocket. Blake catches it.
Bullet passes are so hard, Dave. That's when I knew I was done with the game. When I only had 1 or 2 of those per game left in the tank.
Wheeler drops back. Zings it across the goal.
There you go.
The receiver
Good defense.
can't bring it in.
I think the camera is. I think it's too far back. That's one thing I think. I feel like it's just out of the action once the ball's moved. But is it because we've just been used to it being
is
so
set
close?
to try for a field goal. It's up. And he's good.
I did see the computer miss a field goal last game.
Cleveland eats away at the lead up at 35-17.
The away team needs to step up on defense now and get the ball back into their offense.
Oh, I was going to down. Thing worked.
And he's brought down after a return of 31.
The home team needs to play it smart here. They're in control of this game and need to focus on not making mistakes.
Give me a block.
That brings up second down.
Black, 21.
Jeez, he's got all 4 touchdowns.
He hands it off. Tackled near the line.
I'm so used to using the
27.
The right analog to do moves, and I don't think that's implemented at all in
Third
this.
play of the drive.
Green.
Quarterback to
I
pass.
think it's just the buttons.
He fires a pass. Past the first down. He
Overthrown.
can't make the catch.
Even though that pass was incomplete, those are the types of throws that stretch a defense. The D was up to the challenge that time.
Webb catches the punt. Makes the return up to the 35.
The away team has a great opportunity here to build some momentum.
Could use the option of changing the camera on stream. That would be fantastic. But guys, camera height seems fine. Let's see what this does. You want to check it out? Let's check it out. It's pretty far.
Steps into the pocket.
Let's go in the opposite way. You would think zoom in would be... Oh, no. I think zoom in would be the opposite.
And that's enough for a first down.
There was a very small window that the quarterback was working with there, and he slung it in there.
Let's go all the way back here. Check this out.
Black 5.
Might be a little too close.
Wheeler steps back into the pocket. And they can't
I like how close it is
Incomplete.
from the sake of seeing things, but from a play standpoint. You do always have to hit L back before you can start going down to these. Let's go back to this.
Lining up on second down.
Blue 33. Blue 33.
And then you go
He steps
higher up.
back to pass.
Nope, I don't want to do that.
Incomplete.
But as you can see, I could easily get that tackle. I think this is lower. You really need to be able to see that on screen. You feel like you're playing around with it.
He drops back to pass, throws a heater past the first down marker, and he can't
zoom out like normal.
The reason for a
to
lot
see
of
your
the
receivers if you
is
need
that
to.
the receiver is thinking about what moves he's about to do rather than securing the ball first.
Oh, we caught it.
Hill takes the kick, makes the return up to the 15.
The home team should focus on
switch
time of
on
possession
that
here.
pass
Keep the ball away from the other team. Drag this game out. Set.
I mean, people like to be a lot further out, but I can see everything from here, so that's good for me. Oh, and once you snap the ball,
Tosses a pass past the first down marker. He can't bring it in. Second down.
Blue 47. Blue hike.
The running back takes the handoff.
ooh, nice.
Finally brought down.
I don't think you can hurdle
Silva.
either.
That will move the chains.
It's almost like
I
he
have
can
tried
walk
to
these
get
first downs.
My
I'm looking for a
running
personnel
back
change
tired,
on his
but I don't
defense.
think they've ever.
Morrison gives it away.
Let's see. I'll just keep running.
That will bring up second down.
Green hike.
He
You
makes
gotta
the
have
handoff.
subs.
Tackled near
It
the
makes
line
it fun.
by
You can't just have it.
Webb. That gets us to third down.
I don't know if there's
I'd
anything
be
you can
surprised
tweak.
to see a quick pass coming up here on third and short. A lot of
To do-
offenses are
do
utilizing
your
them since
fatigue.
they're so difficult for
Of
defenses
course, now
to
he's going
cover.
to be.
That brings us
Doesn't really
to the
gain
end
any
of the
back.
third quarter. San Francisco out in front for now. 35-17.
Oh,
That'll bring up fourth down.
well, I'm
A
going to go for it.
conservative run
Just
call
go,
on
man,
third and
he's
long.
just not getting
You don't
tired.
want to unnecessarily
But he
take
could be
any
super-
risks there and end up in a situation that's difficult to recover from.
Handing it off to number 28.
Super awesome there.
That's a tough break for the offense, but it's simply the nature of going for it on fourth down. Set.
He drops back, fires one out to the sideline.
Oh, he missed the tackle.
Taken down. That'll be enough for the first down.
Those D linemen are lobbying for holding, hoping the refs can stop the momentum this offense is building.
Wheeler drops back. San Francisco sends men on the blitz, and he
Little
can't
floaty.
reel it in.
You feel a little floaty.
Green 33. Green
But-
33.
Quarterback to pass. He can't make the catch.
Nothing starts to tear a team apart like dropped passes. Everyone starts pointing fingers because it's easy to find the person to blame.
We've got an injured player down on the field. Incomplete pass.
When it's third and long, sometimes you've got
Holding the
to
two
throw it
field goals is
downfield,
pretty
even
good.
when you know that's exactly what the defense is expecting. It just didn't work out for them at that time.
Cleveland is lining up for the kickoff.
He ain't looking at the field goal kicker. He's got his hand up.
Cole kicks it deep.
Yeah. All right.
The return man takes the kick.
Oh, that's scary.
The
See,
away team needs to get their act
could
together
not
on
down
defense. They'll need a big turnover or a quick stop to try and shift the momentum back in their favor. Green, long, green, go!
Number 28 on the carry.
Oh, it does. It just
That'll bring up a fresh set
old
of
school
downs.
Tecmo Bowl or
It's runs
something.
like
Which
that,
it's
Dave,
not a bad
that helps
thing.
set the tone
But
for
I don't
this
know if
game.
that's what people
Nothing
want or
fancy,
not.
just our guys beat your guys.
And he stopped up at the 42.
I don't think there's like a
line.
protect the ball grab
The
or anything like
Sharks
that.
lines up with one back in the backfield. He makes the handoff. Third down.
With only a short
just basic.
distance for
I
the
guess
first
that's
down,
just-
I wouldn't be
it's just a
surprised
basic
if they
game.
line up and dive straight up the middle.
He makes the pitch. The ball is out.
Oh, he fumbled it.
Fourth down.
I think that's a
do
good call
the
by
same
the coach.
fumbles.
There's still a lot of game left.
He
and
actually
you don't want to
fumbled.
force things and make a mistake here. Green, 17.
Stop back at
Oh,
the
man.
39. The handoff is taken by number 28, San Francisco. Can't convert. That will be a turnover on down.
Overall today, they've been outperformed on offense. It's time for them to buckle down and get things moving.
Every
if
once
they
in a while,
want
I
any
find I
chance
can't
of turning
switch my
things
guy.
around.
I think
The
I've
ball
mentioned
falls
that a
to the
couple times.
ground. Incomplete.
Like, I don't see who I am.
Drops back into the pocket.
And I can switch once the play starts.
To the ground.
I can't do it pre-play.
Third down.
But it doesn't even really matter.
Set. Go.
Yeah, it's actually really annoying.
Along the left side. The pass falls harmlessly to the ground.
I do wish
the Coyotes will kick this one away.
They're missing too many passes.
The punt's away. The punt will sail into the end zone and will be brought out to the 20-yard line.
It's going to take multiple possessions for the
guy
defense
back in.
to
I've
get
done
back
this
into
before,
this game.
but
I'm expecting a lot of runs on this
if I get like
to
a
keep
60
the clock moving.
something and see how he plays. You know, like if you have
the
like
offense looking to get things going from the 20-yard line. That'll be enough for the first down.
Nothing puts the defense on their heels like a quick first down. It backs them up and keeps them guessing.
That brings up second down. Second down.
Green 33. Green 33. Go.
Muscles a pass. And he's taken down.
They obviously don't run through the ball. Like there's no, unless I'm doing something wrong.
Nice
they always
and pass
stop
to pick up the first down there.
That's
Black 8.
in early Madden games.
To pass.
There's no momentum. It's like,
makes the reception.
Cut the ball.
That will bring up second down.
Black 8.
Steps into the pocket. Throws a fastball. He can't make the catch. The
being so bad.
lines up with one back in the backfield.
39. Hike.
Tackled quickly. That'll bring up fourth down.
That's a safe play on third down. When you've got a long way to go, sometimes you're better off just picking up a few yards and kicking it. The away team needs to execute on this drive if they want to start eating away at that lead they've let the other team build up on.
Green 46. Hike.
He drops back to pass. Fires a rocket off to the sideline. The ball falls to the ground. Incomplete.
This is actually very disappointing that they can't.
Lining up on second
down. They're dropping it so many times.
Go.
He drops back to pass. Bullet pass over the middle.
Then catch that.
That brings up third down.
Again, maybe they're
crucial third down for
like
the offense.
Offensive lineman out there. Something I don't know.
Black 39. Black 39. Go.
Wheeler dropping back. Here comes the rush.
There you go.
He shakes off
that
the
guy
tackle.
seems to catch it.
And he's tackled. Cleveland will use their first time out here. That'll give them a fresh set of downs.
Ready.
This defense is going to have to get its assignments in order. If not, they can expect to give up yardage all day.
Red 31.
I'm going to look at that
Wheeler back
quarterback
to
too to see.
It's caught by number 18.
See what
Cleveland calls their second timeout.
Maybe there's just an issue with those being too slow.
A perfect pass would beat tight coverage every time.
And they can't connect. Incomplete.
Even though that pass was incomplete, those are the types of throws that stretch a defense. The D was up to the challenge that time.
Green 33. Ready. Hike.
Incomplete.
The offense felt like it could convert on fourth down, but the defense was up to the challenge.
Blue 7. Hike.
He's tackled.
Oh, I shouldn't have won that one.
Cleveland will take their third and final timeout here. Second down.
No, he's not that much worse. Put in this slow guy. See if you notice anything with that.
Second down.
Red 9.
Tackled by Bailey.
So hard to tell.
Third play of the drive.
Blue 33. Blue 33.
I think it does the same thing.
Ready.
Warning that 17-second runoff doesn't happen anymore.
Pitches the ball out to the runner. Fourth down.
That's a smart play call. You were in a bad position on 3rd down. Take a few yards.
There was a way I called a timeout somehow. I hit like 2. Nope, that wasn't
There's
it.
the kick. And it will fall short of the uprights.
The away team has dug themselves into quite a hole here. They've got a chance to regain some of that on this drive.
The Sharks sends men on the blitz. Incomplete.
Green 3. Green 3. Go!
Steps into the pocket. Tosses a pass to the sideline. He safely steps out of bounds up near the 27.
I did notice another weird thing where if they call penalty, it doesn't necessarily stop the clock.
That was a great example of a bullet pass.
Coming with the blitz. And
Yeah, figure out how to switch guys. I'm terrible at that. I mean, I know what it is. I'm just not very good
The
at it.
home team comes out with 5 DBs.
I wonder if I can switch once I'm in the end. Oops.
And it's off. 3rd down.
I mean, they get through plays, though, quick. Like, you don't... Like, people who didn't want to be bothered with replays and
it's off.
all that stuff, they felt it was slowing down the game. I mean, I think it adds immersion to it, but this is a game for you, because it absolutely, you can get through this in no time. But, man, they just miss a little bit too much for me. Alright, so this guy was...
What a game today,
I don't know how to
Mike.
switch
Now,
teams.
who do you see had the most impact on the outcome?
The running back for the home team.
Oh,
Absolutely answered the
So
bell
14
today,
for 43. Alright, let's see. And it does do a cool thing where it does recognize the play of the game, but it doesn't show anything graphically. It's too easy to get to that page, which I think is a little annoying. And then the music plays, even though I have it muted every once in a while. But I want to see. So that guy was 14 for 48. That was Cleveland we played, right? So here's that tier system before I get too far off. So I'm not really sure. Very interesting idea. So I wasn't in that tier promotion playoffs. I don't know what that means. I don't know if once you win something, you move up to tier 2. Oh, just froze on me. Hold on a second. So now it's on tier 2. So now that Buffalo's 0-3, like they have a chance to drop down. Cincinnati has a chance to drop down to tier 3. I mean, or tier 2. Like I'm not 100% sure what that is. But that's a very interesting addition that the NFL does not use. So as you can see, there's what 36 teams total. So let me go. Let's check those statistics on, or check the roster. If I can, I gotta figure out where it's at though. So please be patient. Oh, front office, my mistake. All right, so under depth chart here, can we look at other teams? I guess we'll try to trade for him. It's Cleveland, so let's add that guy. So, I mean, wait, that's not Cleveland. So that guy was a B. I mean, I guess I don't know in comparison, like, is that good? Is that, I mean, I know A, B, C, A plus and all that junk, but I don't know, like, what kind of players are out there. So we got B plus, that's me again, B, B plus, B plus. I mean, I guess only time will tell. I feel like that guy's percentage was really bad. Considering his guys were open, he was overthrowing him so much. I think that's a bit excessive. To me, that's like a C- type player, but I guess we'll see. So anyways, I think that's it for me for now. I gotta get to my options. There's a glitch right there. You may turn the music all the way down. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but it was super loud until you go back to the menu system, and then it's gone. So that's all I'm going to do for this one. I'm going to do another video about the customization here shortly. But thanks for tuning in. If it's something that grabs you, you know, give it a try. You know, it absolutely does not hurt to try to get some other competition out there in regards to American football. Because if you're like me, you're just tired of playing the same garbage over and over. I mean, it's pretty, don't get me wrong. Madden looks amazing. I posted on Reddit one time that people were like changing, you know, Eagles colors, and it was stopped. You know, it was a screenshot, and it looks beautiful. Like, that game looks beautiful. It just lacks everything else that a football game that's been produced 10 plus years since the last competitive football game or competitor could release a game, and this is where it's at. It's just a sad state of affairs. So with that, if you have that, just even that little inkling in your brain that's saying, hey, I want something else, this is all we have, you know, and it's $20. You know, give it a try. Maybe it's for you, maybe it's not. But if we can get some other, you know, competition out there in the realm of American football, that's great. So with that, if you enjoyed it, go ahead and hit that subscribe station. I don't know how many of these Apex ones I'll do, but I'll try to get, you know, some stuff out there so people have a little bit more information on it. To me, right now, you know, it's you know, like out of 5 stars, it's maybe like a 3. You know, it's something there. Next year, if it was very similar to this release, I would obviously drop it down because I'm giving it a lot of passes, given it's the first year on PS4. So, anyways, this isn't the review. This is just me rambling. So, thanks for tuning in, and I will talk to you guys later. Thanks.